lovelies, my name is Jessica and welcome to Makeup.misfit. And I have my first update for panicure today, which is really exciting. So I'm going to post the photos of all the nail looks that I've done over the last month in order of how I wore them. But all I'm going to be talking about is my peak polish, which was my favorite of the month, and my pit, which was my least favorite of the month. And that is what we are going to start off with because I was so excited, falling in love, so happy when this polish was released only back in I think it was September of last year. So it really hasn't been out for all that long. I did not purchase it right away. I did purchase it, I want to say at the end of November during the Black Friday sale. These are all Holo Taco, by the way, but during Black Friday is when I ended up making this purchase. So I really have not had it for very long, but this was the first time that I've actually worn this nail polish. And I was so disappointed when I had applied it. It was not what I was expecting at all, and that is the shade So Toxic. So this is Acrylic, which is the exact same formula as this shade right here, which I believe I spoke about last month. This is Icon on Board. And you can see, I think you can, because the camera's not really picking it up too well and focusing, but it's, you know, it looks squishy. Like it looks just fun and inviting and exciting. And she does have darker shades in this formula, but I'm not really into dark nail polish all that much, so I don't have any of those ones. So Icon on Board is the only one that I could actually compare this to. Now, when I applied this, it was nothing like Icon on Board. When I applied it, it was streaky, it was patchy. I had put down a really thin layer at first and it dried extremely matte. This is supposed to be like self-leveling, so you apply it and it just kind of evens itself out and you just build it up, and then you put a top coat on and it's got a little bit of transparency because it's, you know, partially a jelly formula. Which it did have that, but it was just so matte and so dry looking. I had to put a topper on with it because I needed to give this polish some sort of life. It did not have that squishy look that I love. It just did not give me the same effect that the Icon on Board shade did. And I went back to go read a few reviews, and some people really enjoyed this, and then some people had the same experience that I did. So I don't know if it was maybe a different batch and I got a bad one or what may have happened. So I am contemplating in the future purchasing this one again, maybe just to see, because at that point I know it'll be a different batch for sure, and you know, hopefully it'll work a little bit better. I don't know if I'm going to or not, but it is an idea that I have in my mind because these bright neon fluorescent shades, no matter what the formula, is like what I live for. I absolutely love them. And yeah, I was just really, really disappointed with the application, with the formula, with just how it applied. It was the whole everything about it, minus the color, that I really was not happy with. So this is for sure my pit polish of the month, but honestly, probably longer than that. And then my peak polish, which was my favorite of the month, which was kind of hard to choose between, but I ended up going with this shade right here called Pop Rocker, which is what I'm wearing on this pointer finger right here. Don't mind the shape of my nail. But when I wear this shade, I don't wear it very often. And when I have worn it all on my, like on all 10 nails, I have not really enjoyed it that much. But I was looking at my nails because I did these just before Valentine's Day. And I was looking at it and I was, you know, trying to see, did I want to use one of these 10 different shades as one of my favorites. And I just kept going back to this one. And I think I prefer it as like an accent nail, opposed to doing all 10 nails with it. Maybe I could do like one full hand and then something else on the other hand. But sometimes I feel like against my skin tone, it's not that great, but I really like it as an accent nail. And that is how I think I'm going to continue to wear it because I really don't wear it all that much, like I said. So if I wear it as an accent nail, I'll probably be able to get a lot more use out of it. Obviously, I love everything that I'm wearing. I was also contemplating a few others of these as my favorite for the month. But I went with this one because one, like I said a couple times, I don't wear it. So it's nice that I'm wearing it and I keep like eyeing it up. That tells me that it's something that I I'm actually into. Now, again, maybe it's just because it's the accent nail, because it's not blending into my skin tone as much right now. It also could be the time of year. Maybe in the summertime when I'm a little more tan, I don't feel like it looks all that great on me. I'll have to test it out when summer rolls around, so maybe you'll see the shade later on within the summertime. But I actually really like it in person right now. I think it's beautiful. I love the blue undertone to it, or shimmer to it, sorry. It is a crushed hollow with a shimmer. Crushed hollow is one of my favorite formulas. I do have a few of them, and crushed hollow is one of those, and I do like the blue shimmer to it. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's just something about it that I'm just like, I just keep eyeing this nail up, and I'm like, I think I could get away with wearing this a few more times and enjoying it, and that makes me excited. So, even though I had a whole bunch of different nail polishes to choose from, those were my peak and my pit polishes for the month. So I am curious to see what I'm going to gravitate towards over the next few weeks. My birthday is coming up, so I do have an idea in mind on what I'm going to wear. I am thinking this shade right here called Birthday Brat, along with a polish called Frozen Bananas. So I might do that combo for my birthday. If you do, you will see it in a photo next month. And we'll have to see what else I end up reaching for. I've been doing a lot of pinks lately, but again, it's just that time of year. Valentine's and my birthday, I like to stick with the pinks a lot. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what next month is going to bring. So thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys all later. Bye.